Namaskaram to all. Today let's discuss about a new topic from Biozoology, Unit 1, the living world. Let me introduce the lesson first. All living organisms coexist with each other. அதாவது ஒன்னோட ஒன்று interact பண்ணி வாழுதுங்க. Till now 8.7 million species of animals which have been identified, named, described and classified. There are a lot of animals yet to be discovered. The crazy thing is humans are placed in the topmost position because we are using animals as labor. For example, vandi maadu, we are using animals in farming. ஏர் உழறதுக்கு யூஸ் பண்ணுறோம். Aspects like cat, dog and for other economic benefits. For example, honeybee for honey, silkworm for silk, likewise. So it is very important to understand characteristics, habitats, behavior and evolutionary relationship of animals. ஏன்னா ஃபார் எக்ஸாம்பிள் நம்ம வந்து ஒரு பூனை வளர்க்குறோம் அப்படின்னா பூனையோட கேரக்டரிஸ்டிக்ஸ் தெரியும். அதோட ஹேபிட்டட் மீன்ஸ் த பிளேஸ் ஆஃப் லிவிங் ஆஃப் அன் ஆர்கானிசம். ஒரு உயிரினம் வாழும் இடம், அதுதான் ஹேபிட்டட். ஸோ அதோட பிஹேவியர் எல்லாம் நமக்கு தெரியும். அதனால தான் நம்ம அதை வளர்க்குறோன்னு வச்சுங்க. இப்போ ஒரு சிறுத்தை வளர்ப்போமா? வளர்க்க மாட்டோம். ஸோ வி மஸ்ட் அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்ட் எவ்ரிதிங், ரைட்? ஸோ அக்கார்டிங் டு IUCN, 172 species of animals are considered globally threatened in India. Threatened means the species are in danger. Okay, endangered species, or we can say 2.9 of the world's total number of threatened species in India. These includes 53 species of mammals, 69 birds, 23 reptiles and 3 amphibians, 2 fishes and 22 invertebrates. Okay, let's get into the lesson. Diversity in the living world. So Earth has numerous habitats. I told you already, habitat means the place of living of an organism with a wide range of organism. Plants and animals are present in almost all of the places. Okay, variety of species that are adapted successfully in diverse ecosystem. For example, blue whale adapted in living in marine. Camel well adapted to live in desert, likewise. Ecosystem is a community of living organism having interrelationship with non-living environment. Next, biodiversity. The presence of large number of species in a particular ecosystem is called biodiversity. The term was introduced by Walter Rosen and defined by E.D. Wilson. See, these scientist names are very important. They will ask in one words. Living organism shows mainly 3 things: growth, metabolism and reproduction. For example, if you take a virus, it shows nothing except reproduction. That's why virus is a biological puzzle, biologist puzzle. Scientists and economists observe and study these characters in living organisms. What characters? Cellular organization, nutrition, respiration, metabolism, growth, response to stimuli, movement, reproduction, excretion, adaptation and homeostasis. Homeostasis means balancing everything, right? So these are the characteristics of living organism, right? Classification. It is the process in which things are grouped in convenient categories based on the characters. The categories are termed as taxa. Example, kingdom. Taxa, example, kingdom. Based on their characteristics, all living organisms can be classified into different taxa. We will discuss it later. Now, why we need classification? To identify and differentiate closely related species, to know the variation among the species, to understand the evolution of the species, to create phylogenetic tree among the different groups. We will discuss about phylogenetic tree later to easily study living organisms, right?